Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Terraria. I'm Demantical. It's been a few days since my last recording. I've done a lot of work though around the ship. Namely, a lot of fishing. Lots and lots of fishing. I went from one gold crate to I think about 6 or 7 now. As you can see, all placed around the ship. I'm running out of storage space, so I've actually got a few iron and wood crates sitting in a chest somewhere. Filling up a lot of banners as well, so I've run out of space on my mast for that, so I might have to make even bigger masts, but I've just been putting the rest up here. You might have noticed, of course, I am wearing a different outfit. This is the cat costume, which I got from a goodie bag for it being Halloween, so I've got, I think, pretty much all the Halloween items, costumes now, because I seem to be getting only repeats now. They sell for about, I think, 20 silver each or something like that. So I've got Creeper, Nurse, oh no, Nurse I had to buy, Robot, Unicorn, Vampire, Princess, there's the Old Witch stuff, Bride of Frankenstein, Karate Tortoise shirt, which is fantastic. We know what that's talking about. Space Creature Mask, obviously from Aliens. Wolf Mask. I'm not sure if I bought Treasure Hunter or if I found that. There was a winter cape that came from a traveling salesperson, and there was another cape here as well, but I can't see it here. So yeah, so I got the cat costume and went, right, that's me. I'm putting on the cat costume, which you can barely see my dye on it as well. I've got a lot of little goodies from the Angler Quest, so I've got a new ship wheel sitting right there. Obviously not very functional. I got a little ship in a bottle. Not sure what else has changed around the ship. I moved my alchemy gear up here to the alchemy station because I had to look it up to see what the alchemy station does. It's a pretty good setup. It has a chance, maybe 50%, I'm not sure, of not using alchemy items, the ingredients when you make a potion, so that's pretty good. I did a bit of grinding of the queen bee, so I've got the trophy there, as well as the flying mount. So I used this to go and find some more cloud stations, cloud islands, as well as and with the cloud, I did find 2 cloud stations. So there was one to the left, maybe 2, and one to the right. So that helped me finish off. I got a sky mill, and I could finish off the painter's ship here. So he's got all the furniture and trimmings now, which is fantastic. And in preparation for hard mode, I have created a shrooming ship up here. And this beautiful little muddy hill gets an entire rainy cloud to keep it moist all year round. And so we've got the mechanic up here, and also Bambi the party girl came along. So they're sharing the apartment up here until I get to the, I can't remember his name, Truffle or something like that. So that's just a temporary setup. I haven't made any other ships. I've really been not sure what other materials I want to use. I've got to finish up the ropes up here, of course, as well. I'm not sure what other materials I really want to use for ships at this point. I would really like to be able to use meteorite for the mechanic. I think it would look really funky for her to be in a meteorite place. I know I want gel for Bambi, the party girl. That's my usual go-to for her. The clothier, I think I'm going to make a marble one. There's just something about having a full white marble place that he can drape with whatever cloths he wants. Is great. It just seems like a good fit for me. And a granite for, I think, the gunner, the ammunitions guy. I think I want to put him in a granite place. The granite furniture looks really nice, very dark and cozy. So just been doing a lot of the angler quests. I got a number of trinkets and things. I was really grinding for the things that I need for the cell phone. It's really what I've been trying to get. There's 2 pieces I think I'm missing. Fishing accessories I'm missing. I've done a bit of combining of items. I got a frog leg from one of the lakes, and somehow I got to make it was a Sharktron balloon. I can't remember what went into that balloon and something else, and then a lucky horseshoe. And that Sharktron balloon gives this balloon, which allows a horse to double jump, increases jump height, and negates fall damage, which is brilliant. It means I can fall down my elevators without having to worry about getting knocked off and dying. I'm not sure. There was a mana flower here, so I can't remember what was here before, but I combined it with something. I think it was just a mana potion I combined it with, and so it gives me 8% reduced mana usage and automatically use mana potions when needed, which is brilliant. What I've noticed about this is if I have honey pots, it will use those for the mana, which gives me a heal boost, which is actually a really great way of just, constantly topping up your health and mana, which is something I'll probably keep on for a long while. What else is there to report? Oh, so from the last episode, got a bunch of hellstone. So I managed to make some more obsidian, and I forged a molten pickaxe, a molten hamax. I think I already had the imp staff. So the molten hamax does 150% axe power, 70% hammer power. Love a good little multi-slot like that. Saves me a spot. Molten pickaxe. It is apparently the toughest pickaxe pre-hard mode other than the Reaver Shark, which I spent a bit of time trying to get from the ocean, fishing that up. I got 2 eventually, but it provides the exact same pickaxe power and all the other stats except for maybe melee damage, which is fine. I'm not really using it for damage, but this one gave me the dangerous modification, so I kept this. Got the murderous magic missile. So, also in preparation for the wall of flesh, which I'm going to be getting to shortly, I've prepared a very long runway, which meant I got to go through a lot of those abandoned houses down there. So I got a flower of fire from a shadow chest. So that's fireballs which bounce. There's a few bounces and then it's done. So that does 52 magic damage. It's actually pretty good when you can aim it right. It just takes aiming. The other thing is also the demon scythe. So that is what the demons use, is that spell there. It's kind of, once you get like the fire thing, if you can aim it well, that's good. It's more about timing than aiming for that one. So it just takes a while to kick off. That does 36 magic damage. So it's not as good as the flower of fire, and I've been using the magic missile just because it's just a very direct hit thing. What else? I've been upgrading, tinkering things as I could get them, and that's about it. So now I'll put that bait to 8, and I haven't set up the celestial statue thing yet. So that requires about 60 tiles on either side. So I think what I'll do is I will actually put it in the arena. I just have to expand it a bit. So I need to flatten out the floor for a long way on either side, and also put move the glass walls, I think, to expand that. And that's where I'll put that. I also made a little lake of honey here for fishing, for getting the honeyfin fish. So this took a little while, and I had a bit of a mistake, a bit of an accident when using 2 lots of dynamite, and it blasted through into my sewer, so I haven't fixed that up yet completely. I've managed to stop the flow of honey. Also, I was relying on the idea of bucketing the honey. I was going to it was about the time when I was grinding the bee queen to get that flying mount. I had about 30 buckets that I was carrying across with me every time, and then I realized that the hive wand, it places hive, and when you destroy that hive, it drops off the honey. So I ended up just using big balls of hive and then blowing it up with dynamite to fill up the rest. What what else is there? So I've created some elevators, I think, since the last episode. So that's one for the corruption that was there before. This one, I'm not sure why I did that one. Oh, okay, that's the edge of the dungeon. So the far left of it. So when the corruption and the hallowed start spreading, these little 2 wide elevators aren't going to be good enough. I read up. I need at least 3 for the hallowed and 6 for corruption wide space to stop it from spreading across. But I started doing one for the. So I've got a little. That's my little fishing place for the dungeon. I haven't even been into the last areas over here. I completely no there. And over there, completely forgot about that, but that's okay. Pretty much got everything I needed from over there. Now the other thing, so elevator, went into the desert there because I needed antlion mandibles. Elevator there to protect the jungle, and I started widening that. I was going to widen it out to the 6 tiles, so it's 4 tiles at the moment. So it's proofed against just corruption jumping across, but not from thorns. And then I realized I kind of need to wait to see where everything turns up, really. So I think the V of the hallowed and the corruption, fingers crossed, it won't even get on the other side of this elevator. So there's a elevator there as well. So I did another one on the other side of the jungle between there and the corruption over here. I was doing a lot of grinding of sharks. I made a little airspace in here and in here to try and keep grinding sharks to try and get a diving helmet. Something I really wanted, because you can upgrade that a few times with some tinkering things. Here's one of the clouds I found using the flying bee. And I think up here was another one, that one there. So I haven't actually taken away all that stuff that I don't need any more sunstone anymore. I think that's pretty much it. I also have everything I need to make the I can't remember the name, but one of the big weapons. So Lightsbane, Grass, Fiery Greatsword, and Mirror Massa. I just need a demon altar for that. Not even sure I can do this in pre-hard mode. Let's see what we get. We'll see over here. I'm down to about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 layers of mistakes in the Monument to Death there. Still haven't figured out what metal I want to use for that. Still getting around with my imps. I'm really trying to make this an imp builder. And if I play Terraria again from the start and record the episodes, that's my dog, sorry about that. He's sniffing around all hungry after I've just fed him. If I play again, I'd like to make a complete archery consumables class. So I do nothing but fight and kill with bows and anything you can buy and throw. I'd love to be able to see what that's like, just to play only that way. There's one in there, there's one in there. Do we have any others? Let's go through here. Wait. Alright, let's see if we can do this. No. Oh yeah, there it is. Nice edge. So it needs 1 of each sword. 43 melee damage, 4% critical strike chance, average speed, average knockback, and it is itself a material. So, big over the head swipe, bit of a pretty light effect. Can't remember if there's actually a follow-up effect in some sense, like splash damage or something, you know, that makes it extra special in addition to the damage it does from hitting. But I'm not a melee fighter, so I'm not going to be using that one. But it's nice to have. Alrighty, so let's head down to the elevator. Actually, I don't need to do that. I should probably prepare with some potions, make some ones that I haven't got in my bank safe vault thing. Oh, I've got to visit the Dryad. Gotta visit the Dryad. Because I need some purification powder. So I've been trying to read the guides on, you know, I've been very anxious, like, to be honest, to be absolutely honest, very anxious about, oh, you can buy sunflowers from her. There you go. Very anxious about triggering hard mode. Partly because, you know, it's obviously going to make everything harder and I'm going to have to figure out what to do all again. But also because there's things I don't want to miss out on. So, like, you know, I've got tons of crates. I must have approaching 100 crates, 75, maybe 60 crates. Because clearly 60 and 100 is the same number. You know, there's a whole bunch of tinkering things that I haven't got. Like, you can potentially, I think, get the cell phone pre-hard mode, which is great. But I'm really a bit far down the ladder of all the things I need for that. I don't think there's been anything else that I've really upgraded or changed. I don't like the idea of triggering something, you know, that's irreversible and you can't go back and get things that you could have gotten before. Which I don't think there really was anything from what I read that does that. There was one thing, I think. Is this it? Have I gone past it? I have. Oops, that's where I was meant to go down. Is this right? Yep, going across the desert. Yep. Oh, good. So, for the fishing, I was pretty much doing this routine. I'd get the quest, which I could have... No, I'm pretty sure I've handed in the quest already. Get the quest from the angler, and then I would go in and get all the fishing equipables. So, I've got a hat, vest, and pants that increase my fishing skill. And also a tackle box, which reduces the chance of consuming bait. And I would also always take with me one fishing potion, one sonar potion, and one crate potion. And then when I would get to the location, I would use all of them. And the sonar potion would last 1 minute. Crate potion lasts about 2 or 3 minutes. Sonar potion 1 minute longer than that. And the fishing potion for increasing fishing skill lasts about 3 minutes longer than that. So I'll just keep fishing until I haven't even brought a bloody voodoo doll. Let's see if I can find one. Just keep fishing until the sonar potion would be used up. And so in that time I'd probably get maybe about 5 or 6 chests. And it was only recently that I realized and remembered that you can actually just put a quest fish into your bank with using the piggy bank, and then you can fish more. I haven't even brought the things that would really be good against the lava, like the obsidian skull, and there's something else as well that would be really good against the lava if I brought it, but fingers crossed, I'm just not going to fall into it. Famous last words. Oops. Just throwing my bee-nades. So one thing I read is apparently bee-nades can be... Oh, hello, there's the voodoo doll. Let's not have you happen when I don't want you to. Good, good, good. Alright, let's head back. And this is the end of column. My poor friend. He's been with me all this time. I've only had one other NPC death, which was the mechanic. Man, these grenades are hard to shoot. Alright, so hopefully these B-nades are going to live up to their word. And I died just from whatever it was I died just from. Helmet. So, there we go. Alright, I'm just going to skip for a little bit. I'll see you back there. Alright, welcome back. So, I have stocked up on potions. So, I've pretty much grabbed everything that I thought would be useful. It's hard to see what I've got now, so I use things like obsidian potion for walk through lava, defense potions, thorns, night owl, shine potion, regeneration potion, did I say thorns? A whole bunch of potions to give me all the defenses advantages I need. I have not gotten my summoning buff, sadly. So the Thorns potion was the shortest one. It lasted for only 2 minutes, so I've really just want to make use of that time, so I've got it paused for the moment. So about to unpause. I probably don't need the pickaxe, so I might just actually swap all my weapons into these slots, just so that I can use them all as needed. Alrighty. Wall of Flesh, here we go. Now I don't know if I need to... Nope, I've actually literally got to drop it out. Where'd it go? No, don't put it on. How do I get you out? If I do that, that deletes you. I don't know what that does. That equips it. I don't want that. That's also equipping it. Bat, go away! Oh my gosh, why is this so hard? Drop, how do I drop you? Oh, where have you gone now? There you go. I did that somehow. Oh. How could I do it? Where? Hey! Without falling into the lava, for one thing. There we go. Got it. What's a right click? That was pretty fast. So this is just B-nades. So apparently, they all three, the eye and the mouth, 2 eyes and the mouth in the middle, all share the same health. Wait, I don't want to be up there. But the eyes don't have any defense. The mouth does, so it's better to go for the eyes. But I don't have much choice about that, because I'm just having it happen really easily, like that. Alrighty. Okay, so Ancient Spirits of Light and Dark have been released. Achievement complete, it's hard. Everything's in there. That was actually surprisingly easy. Alrighty. What do I have there? I said, how do I didn't even have you there. You're there, you're there. Team Night Brick. And is that the tax collector? I think it is. So I've got to give him the purification powder. Ranger emblem. That's not what I used. Phooey. Oh, don't worry. What are you doing down in the lava? I don't want you to die. Also don't. Where'd he go? Dude, where are you? I'm still immune. I'm just gonna get around in here and shoot all my hallowed stuff. Yes, 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 I'll give you a share in just a moment. Oh, thank you. To be a bit more patient with what me doing on the work. Okay, so that's just, not even the intro thing. So I didn't even get to see what he said, and he's already dead. Cleveland the tax collector. That's what you get for running around in the lava. Cleveland? Okay, now, time to try this all again. I don't know if it's actually harder in now. It doesn't feel like anything's really hard mode. There's another voodoo doll, which is great. So let's grind this a little bit more. A bunch of health. Did I even get an item? Oh, there we go. Pawn hammer, 38 melee damage. 80% hammer power, strong enough to destroy demon altars. Excellent. Speed and knockback. Did that... Oh. Do I need something else for the wall of flesh now? Dang, yo! Or is it because Colin hasn't returned yet? I think it's because Colin hasn't returned yet. Are the bees attacking me? They should be attacking me. Oh yeah, well that's it. Hard mode activated. Crud, 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 crud. Oh, I need Colin. 100th lava slime. So what do we get? Where did it happen? Where's my ship? Where's my ship? There. Can't see it. I can't see what got what went in what direction. Let's head over there. So obviously this was a bit of overkill. There was a shadow chest down there. Had to see that one down in the lava. So I have so many chests, so many chests. I should have lots of ore to be able to get a head start on all my gear and everything I want to make. Pretty sure I've got all the is it obsidian furniture? Whatever that furniture is. I think I've got something of every kind. Let's get that firefly. Riley the traveling merchant. Now that's useful to me because I can't see anything. I can't see it going off in either direction here. I need the traveling merchants to get the lifeform analyzer. Once I've got that, I get one more upgrade to one of my information tools. I'm not sure which, but one of them. I can't see either hallowed or corruption. Sad. Alright, let's head back. In the next episode, I'm going to open all those chests. Let's see what I can make. Thanks very much for watching. If this has been entertaining for you, please like the episode. If you'd like to get notifications on when I do a new episode, please subscribe. Thanks a lot. Bye.